Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Value of Wrestling right here on YouTube. Welcome to another episode of the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, where we talk about everything independent wrestling right here for you, where we break it all down, tell you what's going on, where to be this weekend for independent wrestling right here in California. And hopefully growing bigger, better, and better soon. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm the big time B.T. Baldwin, and I am here to break it all down. It's a busy weekend starting tomorrow and working all through the weekend as we have some major events that are going to fill up your week and keep you busy. If you're looking for some great independent wrestling action, it's across the board, all over the place. Several opportunities to see some great independent wrestling, and that's what we sit here and talk about. We're always excited to talk about independent wrestling. We're always excited to sit down and discuss events and anything else that has to do with independent wrestling. We are looking to grow and spread out beyond California, maybe someday, somewhere, sometime. But for right now, we talk about it in California because that's where we're located. The Value Wrestling, California-based, talking all about independent wrestling in California, and we love doing it, and we love talking about it. And we're going to get you hyped and ready for this weekend, starting tomorrow, Friday, February 20th. Ladies and gentlemen, it kicks off with Bakersfield. If you're going to be in the Bakersfield area of California, you got some live independent pro wrestling action going on there, and you may want to check it out. Rodeo Pro Wrestling will be presenting Rodeo Rush. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Rodeo Pro Wrestling, Rodeo Rush, Friday, February 20th. Live action tickets from $15. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. And they're going to be at 1251 Oak Street in Bakersfield, California. You can get tickets, it looks like, at Ticket Spice. You can also look at Rodeo Pro Wrestling on Instagram. Save 10%, use the code HACK, as their poster says here. But Rodeo Pro Wrestling out of Bakersfield, bringing you some great wrestling action down there. So if you're looking for something to do and you're in the South Valley, the South San Joaquin Valley, the heart of California, if you're going to be down in the Bakersfield area, or you can get to Bakersfield, you can get some great wrestling action there on Friday. Then the big event in Sacramento, or West Sacramento, as I should say, when two of the biggest companies in NorCal come together to take over the Jackrabbit Brewery. Usually this is the proving grounds, the home of Ugly Dojo, every third Friday of every month. But this time, Ugly Dojo is combining forces with SPW, Supreme Pro Wrestling, which we all know way too well right here on this channel. SPW, Supreme Pro Wrestling, Ugly Dojo coming together to bring you frenemies. This is going to be a joint event, and it's going to be a good time, ladies and gentlemen. SPW, Ugly Dojo, frenemies, live from the Jackrabbit Brewery in West Sacramento. They're located at 1323 Terminal Street. This is going to be Friday night, Jackrabbit Brewery. Tickets are $20, so you want to get over there. I think the normal, if I'm going to go back, I think the normal show time is about 7 p.m. So you'll check it out. Of course, you can follow all the information and action via Ugly Dojo's social media or SPW. Tickets are only at the door, so you can only buy the tickets at the door at the Jackrabbit Brewery. This is going to rock the house in Sacramento on Friday night. So if you're looking to kick off your weekend in Sacramento with some great wrestling action, this is the place to be. Two of the biggest companies out there, Ugly Dojo, Supreme Pro Wrestling, coming together to have a match or an event, that I'm sure will be leaving people talking about. It may be one of the biggest events of the weekend, but there are a lot of things going on. But yeah, if you're going to be in West Sacramento area and you like the Jackrabbit Brewery, they have some great brews on tap, some great drinks, a variety of drinks if you are into drinking. If not, they do have some other stuff. Usually have some pretty good food on site. So check them out, Jackrabbit Brewery. They're located at 1323 Terminal Street in West Sacramento, California. And Friday night's place to be. Ugly Dojo, Supreme Pro Wrestling brings you frenemies. Then also on Friday night, the House of Lucha is going to bring you Nothing to Lose. Nothing to Lose, ladies and gentlemen, being brought to you by the House of Lucha. They're going to be at 8381 Catella Avenue in Stanton, California. If you're going to be in the Stanton, California area, this is going to be the place to be. Front row seats are $40. General admissions $30. Pre-sale, it's already ended. Price will go up at the door. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Bell time is 7:30 p.m. It's House of Lucha. It's Nothing to Lose. You can check them out on Instagram at House of Lucha. And I think tickets are only going to be available at the door at this time. House of Lucha, Stanton, California, 8381 Catella Avenue in Stanton, California. Again, check them out if you're looking for something to do in the Stanton, California area. Also, on Friday night, Millennium Pro Wrestling returns with Double Dash Tag Team Tournament. Yes, the Double Dash Tag Team Tournament taking place both Friday, the 20th of February, and Friday, February 27th. So this is a 2-weekend event. It'll be this Friday and next Friday. The Millennium Pro Wrestling Double Dash Tag Team Tournament starting off, of course, at 19,801 Nordhoff Place, Suite 110 in Chatsworth, California. Yeah, everything should be at the same place. Bell's 7:30. Tickets looks to be $25. This is going to be this Friday, the 20th, and next Friday. It's a tag team tournament, so you might want to check it out. Look at Millennium Pro Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and even at the Millennium Pro Wrestling website if you want more information and details. Millennium Pro Wrestling, another great place to be if you're going to be in the Chatsworth, California area. Empire Wrestling Federation is going to take over the Fontana Rio Alto Elks Lodge number 213 at 1540 West Rio Alto Avenue in Rio Alto, California. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to be in Rio Alto, Fontana area and looking for some pro wrestling tomorrow night, Friday night, February 20th, Empire Wrestling taking over with some pro wrestling lucha libre. It's Fontana Fight Night. So yeah, it should be something fun and enjoyable to go see. Front row tickets are $25. General admissions $20. Kids 12 and under is $10. Doors open at 7 p.m. You can get tickets online at www.empirewrestlingfederation.com. One word. If you're looking for them, it's one place. You can also look like they have an Instagram and a Facebook with Empire Wrestling Federation. They're going to be taking over the Fontana Rio Alto Elks Lodge in Rio Alto, California. Again, 1540 West Rio Alto Avenue, Rio Alto, California, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a fun time if you're going to be down there in the SoCal area looking for something to do on Friday night. Check out Empire Wrestling Federation. Friday, Bay Area. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 21 and over show. Just make sure you understand 21 and over. Slamtown returns with week after St. Valentine's Day Enchantment Under the Sea Massacre. Yeah, jeez, what a name. St. Valentine's Day Massacre Under the Sea? Maybe that's how it's supposed to be read. Something looks like a typo. St. Valentine's Day Massacre Under the Sea the week after. Jeez. These people want to name something. Anyways, Slamtown, the week after St. Valentine's Day Massacre Under the Sea, 21 and over show. A Lethal Lottery Blind Date Tag Team Tournament event is going on. So that should be fun. This is going to be taking place at the dealership in Oakland, 2325 Broadway, Oakland, California, in the Bay Area. For more information, look up Hoodslam, because this is a Hoodslam related event on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Hoodslam's own website, Slamtown. The week after St. Valentine's Day Massacre, the Under the Sea. One more time. Slamtown, the week after St. Valentine's Day Massacre Under the Sea. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You wanted a name for a show? There's a name for you. Check it out. It's a 21 and over show. That is going down Friday night, Oakland, California, 2325 Broadway. And that is everything going down on your Friday night. What a loaded card. What a loaded set of shows. Rodeo Pro Wrestling, Supreme Pro Wrestling, Ugly Dojo, and a joint show, House of Lucha, Millennium Pro Wrestling, Empire Wrestling Federation, and, of course, Slamtown bringing you some great shows from north to south you're pretty much covered anywhere you are and want to see some pro wrestling action. Bakersfield, California, I believe Chatsworth, California, with Millennium Pro Wrestling, Staten, California, Rio Alto, Fontana area, Oakland, and of course West Sacramento, when SPW and Ugly Dojo come together for a combined show, and it'll probably be the show of Friday night. It's going to be a good time. So if you're going to be in any of these areas, go check out these great companies. Go support your local independent companies. Go see this young and upcoming talent that may be the future of professional wrestling. You never know what shows you're going to go to. You never know who might show up from somewhere, because there's always people in talent that might be out there on the scene that are going to show up and be at any of these shows at any time. You just never know. Plus, it's a great opportunity that you get to see these younger talents, get to know these talents, and then when they get on the big stage, you can say, hey, I knew them when, which is always a plus. And plus, the fact of the matter, most of these shows, I think some of them were up for $40 for some front row seats, but $40 to $15. I mean, these are reasonable per tickets to go see some great wrestling action. And most of this money that you're spending on independent wrestling, we complain a lot about the big companies like AEW and WWE and these other places, tickets being really expensive, being out of sight, really pricing a lot of people out of being able to go see some of these shows. The great thing about independent wrestling, I can say that your money is going to support these companies so they can keep doing what it is to keep helping these younger talents get developed. So, I mean, it's not, even at $40, it may seem high for an independent show, but it is still a reasonable due, and you're supporting a good cause. That money's really going back into these companies to really support what they're doing and help them grow and get better and add things and, do a lot of great things. And sometimes it's, helping them out to bring in some big name, because when these companies can make the money that they can make, maybe they can bring in a bigger name for one-off show or different things. So supporting independent wrestling is not just, giving your money and going to see great wrestling. It's really supporting the talent that is upcoming, helping these companies grow, and keeping independent wrestling alive. Because without independent wrestling, there's really not a lot of places that people can learn how to become a professional wrestler and hone their skills and be able to go and work their way up to eventually get on the big scenes. Now, yes, we know WWE is kind of niching their way through with picking up people out of college, pulling people from other sports, and then bringing them into wrestling, bringing them straight through into NXT. And some people have adapted, but even WWE with the WWE ID program has realized that they need independent wrestling. And, whether you like Tony, whether you don't like Tony, the truth is he does use a lot of independent wrestlers. He is in tune that there's independent wrestling out there, and they need to use these guys and bring them up and bring them forward. So independent wrestling is key, and it really is down to you, the fans that come out each and every week to be a part of these shows, to take part in these shows, to be there to support these guys and support this talent, because a lot of these talents, they may show up at these shows and they're not getting paid a whole lot. Nobody's definitely getting really, really rich at some of these independent shows, just to be completely honest. A lot of their support and love comes directly from you when they sell their merchandise, at intermission or after a show. So it's another great thing. And you get to get up close and meet these guys and talk to them and women. And it's always a fun time. Independent wrestling. Let's go out and support independent wrestling this weekend. Find one of these great shows, because we have a plethora of shows all weekend, up and down the valley, up and down California, north to south, all over the place. And if you're not in California, if you're watching me from somewhere else in the United States or in the world even, I'm sure if you really research, Google independent wrestling, you can find local independent wrestling. Go out and support independent wrestling. It's a major key to keep the business of independent wrestling alive. Without independent wrestling, there would come to a point where you may not have wrestling. Yes, I know WWE has its own training system and they're creating people, but independent wrestling is where it's at, people. I'm telling you, you're going to meet some awesome, awesome folks. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into Saturday. We're going to start off with the Lucha Libre presents A La Tina Tumba. Tabeo, A La Tina Tabeo. Shoot me. I'm giving my best guess here. This is going to take place at 1600 Hopkins Drive in San Jose, California. It's just Lucha Libre from the Hillview Branch Library. Come out and check them out. This is an all-age event and is a free event. So there you go. If you don't have a lot of money or you don't want to pay the money. Maybe you're new and want to check it out and see, is it really worth spending the money? Here's another great opportunity, and this is another great thing about independent wrestling. There are a lot of great independent companies that go out and put on free shows at different locations just to get their name out there, to get the awareness, and to even give back to the community. And this show is going down Saturday afternoon. It starts at 1 p.m., goes to 3 p.m. It's at 1600 Hopkins Drive in San Jose, California, at the Hillview Branch Library. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for wrestling action, you got the kiddos, you're looking for something to do on a early Saturday afternoon, check them out. If you're in San Jose or anywhere in that Bay Area, you got something to do, got nothing to do, here's a great opportunity for you to go check out some pro wrestling for free. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there are still things out here in the world that can be free, and wrestling loves to give back, and that's what these stars and these wrestlers and these young people do, is they go out here and put on the show, and they, sometimes it's getting on these shows that are free. And they may not be making anything. They're showing up to get time, to get a chance to shine, to capture new fans, to get seen. And this is a place to do it. This is going to be Lucha Libre, San Jose, California. So go check them out. Again, the Hillview Branch Library at 1600 Hopkins Drive, San Jose, California. Also on Saturday, back to Stanton, California, Rebellious Wrestling Federation brings its Hard Beginnings. Rebellious Championship Wrestling, Hard Beginnings, coming to you from 8381 Catella Avenue, Suite F, Stanton, California. Tickets on Eventbrite.com. Check out Rebellious Wrestling Federation on Facebook for more details and information. But if you're in Stanton, California, you got some pro wrestling going down this weekend. It should be a fun time. Then, ladies and gentlemen, back to San Jose as UGWA presents As Above, So Below, coming to you live from 101 East Alma Avenue in San Jose, California. UGWA can be seen on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. It's 30 years of UGWA, As Above, So Below, Rise of the Underground, at the Narrative Formations. Formations. I think I'm saying that wrong. Doors open at 5 p.m. Tickets are $25 on Eventbrite, $30 at the door. So go check them out. If you're going to be in San Jose, like I said, you got the day before with Lucha Libre earlier in the day, same day, same area. You can get into some great wrestling on Saturday, Lucha Libre in the afternoon, and then in the evening here, like I said, doors open at 5 p.m. Alma Avenue. If you're in San Jose, here's some more wrestling. You got a taste of it. Now you want to see some more. There's a great opportunity. San Jose, going to be the place to be. This one's at 101 East Alma Avenue, San Jose, California. UGWA presents As Above, So Below, The Rise of the Underground. Then in Manatee, California, West Coast Wrestling Company is going to be in action at 29,863 New Hub Drive, Suite A, Menifee, I do not know. This is going to be interesting. If you're looking for it, it's going to be in Menifee. Shoot me. Look them up. West Coast Wrestling Company on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and their own website. Tickets at Eventbrite.com. Again, this is 683 New Hub Drive, Suite A, Menifee, it's Menifee, California. Zip code's 92586. They got some pro wrestling action you may want to check out. I'm going to look up real quick if I can figure out what this is. Or where Menifee, California is. Menifee, California. Okay, Menifee, California is just north of Temecula, Lake Elsinore, if you're out in that area. Hemet, San Jacinto, southeast of Riverside, Marietta, Wildmore, Sun City. I'm looking for Winchester, California area. If you're looking for some wrestling action in there, Menifee, West Coast Wrestling Company. That is Saturday night. Also on Saturday night, back up in Northern California, coming to you live from Orville at 1200 Myers Street in Orville. Oroville, California. It's PCW. It's Pro Championship Wrestling presents Last Man Standing. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, February 24th, Oroville, California. Pre-sale tickets are $20, $25 at the door. Front seats are $30. Door time is 6:30. Bell time is 7 p.m. 30-man Royal Rumble. One winner. You can get more information at Pro Championship Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram. Check out their YouTube at Pro Championship Wrestling right here on YouTube, or check them out at their website at pcwnorcal.com. That's pcwnorcal.com for more information and details. Last man standing at the Oroville Convention Center in Oroville, California is Pro Championship Wrestling this Saturday. Also in action, Relentless Pro Wrestling presents Love and Let Die, coming to you from Orange, California. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Orange, California, 143 South Lemon Street in Orange, California. Relentless Pro Wrestling presents Love and Let Die, coming to you from the American Legion Post 132 in Orange, California. Bell time is 7 p.m. The SoCal Women's Championship will be on the line. General admission is $25. Ringside seats $40. All tickets are $5 more at the door. So if you want to buy your tickets now, go to eventbrite.com. Look up Relentless Pro Wrestling. Get your tickets before. If you pay for the door, you're going to find $5 more. The Relentless Pro Wrestling, Orange, California, 143 Lemon Street. That's on Saturday also. Also on Saturday, Tuolumne, California. If you're in the Gold Country area of California and looking for some great wrestling action, well, here it is. Total Wrestling Federation returns to Tuolumne, California for Wrecking Hearts. Wrecking Hearts, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Total Wrestling Federation presents Wrecking Hearts live at 18,375 Fur Avenue, Tuolumne, California. You can check them out at Total Wrestling Federation on Facebook, Instagram. And this should be a good time. Total Wrestling Federation, a great company. You want to check them out. They're going to be up in the foothills of California in Gold Country, Tuolumne, California. Go check them out. That's also on a Saturday. And we are still going with some more Saturday Night Live Wrestling. This is RMW Wrestling. RMW Wrestling. Live from Santa Barbara, California. They're going to be at 1111 East Mason Street in Santa Barbara, California. This is RMW Lucha Wrestling coming at you from Santa Barbara, California at Franklin Elementary School. Yes, they're going to return into live action with some Lucha Libre from Franklin Elementary School in Santa Barbara. So, some interesting names from the Lucha Libre wrestling. So, if you're looking for that, it'll be a fun time. This is going to be in Santa Barbara at Franklin Elementary, 1111 East Mason Street in Santa Barbara, California. That's Saturday night, too. Also, Saturday, back in Pacheco last weekend. Or the first weekend of the month, they had a big event in Pacheco with NorCal United. Now, Wrestling Warzone returns to Pacheco, California, 110 2nd Avenue, Suite D8. Pacheco, California, when Wrestling Warzone returns, Y, Eddie Y, Valentine's Day Regret. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is 7 p.m. Adults are $20. Kids 12 and under is $15. This is a cash-only event. If you're looking for wrestling action in the Bay Area on Saturday night, go over to Pacheco. Check out Pacheco Square Gardens. Check out WWZ for some great wrestling action Saturday. Also, on Saturday night, Pacific Wrestling Alliance returns to Hawaiian Gardens, California. Yes, that's 12,551 Carson Street in Hawaiian Gardens, California. Tickets, $25 for adults, $10 for kids. This is at the Metro Flex Gym in Hawaiian Gardens. Doors open at 6 p.m. First match at 7 p.m. Who's the man? We will find out when Pacific Wrestling Alliance brings you Who the Man on Saturday in Hawaiian Gardens, California. Where is Hawaiian Gardens, California? Let's look it up also real quick while we're here. Hawaiian Gardens, California. It's in the middle of the whole LA area. Hawaiian Gardens, off the 605 there, 605 in Carson, Bueno Park, Anaheim, Long Beach. It's surrounded out there. Check out Hawaiian Gardens. The Bay Area, still hot. Lots of wrestling action in the Bay Area. Also with Oasis Pro Wrestling on Saturday when Oasis Pro Wrestling presents Dead Presidents. Yes, ladies and Dead Presidents will take place at 1275 San Pablo Avenue in Berkeley, California. Oasis Pro Wrestling bringing you some great wrestling action live from Berkeley. 1275 San Pablo Avenue, Berkeley, California. Doors open at 7:30 p.m. This is an all-ages show. Bell time is 8 p.m. So if you're going to be in the Bay Area this weekend, San Jose, Pacheco, Berkeley, plenty of wrestling action on your Saturday night. Friday night, all covered. Lots of places to go. We've already covered a whole plethora of events. Saturday, you have Lucha Libre in San Jose at the library. Rebellion Wrestling Federation, UGWA again in San Jose. West Coast Wrestling, the Pro Championship Wrestling up in Oroville, which is going to have a huge 30-man Royal Rumble. Relentless Pro Wrestling, Total Wrestling Federation up in Gold Country, up in Tuolumne. RMW, Lucha Libre Style Wrestling, Warzone Wrestling over in Pacheco, Pacific Wrestling Alliance, and of course Oasis Pro Wrestling in Berkeley. Lots of wrestling. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 events that we have knowledge of just this Saturday. Friday night, we talked about 6. Saturday, you got 12 more to add to that. That's 18 events in just 2 days of wrestling action across California. Tell me independent wrestling's not hot. It is definitely brewing, and we still haven't read you through the events going on this Sunday, February 22nd. First, over in Livermore, California. So, hey, Bay Area, again, 3581 First Street, Unit C, Livermore, California. It's Static Monsters and Mayhem. Thunder Fitness presents Static Monsters and Mayhem Sunday, February 22nd, 2026. 10 a.m. is a strongman. 11 a.m. is first match. And it's all at 3581 First Street, Unit C, Livermore, California. Adults, $20. Kids, 6 to 18, $10. All children under 5 are free. So it's a strongman competition and live pro wrestling going down. So you're going to have the strongman competition starting at 10 a.m., 11 a.m. is the first match. You can get a ticket to that Eventbrite. This is going to go over on Livermore. So jump over to the Altamont, check out Static Monsters and Mayhem. And that's Sunday. So lots of action going on. Sunday, One Ring Circus returns with Heartbreaker's Revenge at 9990 L. Smith Court, San Diego, California. One Ring Circus gonna bring you an event. The Al Smith Brewery at 9990 Al Smith Court, San Diego, California. Kids 10 and under are free. General admissions $20. Front row is $25. Military discount on site. So if you're a veteran or military service member in the San Diego, California area where this is going down, you can get a discount at the door, it looks like. Otherwise, you can buy your tickets at Human Tickets and go check out some great wrestling in San Diego on Sunday. Lancaster, California. If you're looking for some wrestling on Sunday, well, there's going to be wrestling in Lancaster at 45,000 Valley Central Way. Valley Central Way in Lancaster, California. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the new traditional Lucha Libre bringing you Seek and Destroy on Sunday. Doors open at 3 p.m. Bell time is 4 p.m. You can get more information at www.ntluchalibre. That's NTLUCHALIBRE.com. That's a mouthful. You can check out New Tradition Lucha Libre on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and their own website, which I just read off to you. But New Tradition Lucha Libre presents Seek and Destroy, coming to you from Lancaster. So check them out if you're going to be in the Lancaster area on Sunday. Also, Sunday in LA, it's Lucha Pro on the 22nd. This is Sunday at 132 East Florence Avenue, Los Angeles, California. So South Central, and you're going to have Lucha Libre, and that's the information I have there. You can check out Lucha Pro on Facebook and Lucha Pro on Instagram. Finally, Los Angeles, California, Pandemonium Pro Wrestling presents Duel at Don Quixote. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, live from Don Quixote's, it's the Duel at Don Quixote, brought to you by Pandemonium Pro Wrestling, 2811 East Olympic Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. You can check out Pandemonium Pro Wrestling on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. They'll be taking place at the Duel at Don Quixote's. So check that out if you're going to be in LA. Sunday seems like Southern California is going to be the hopping place for some independent pro wrestling action. If you want more information, you can check out Indy Dependent.com. They have a whole calendar. You can read what I'm reading. You can see what I'm seeing. Get the connections to all these websites. That's Indy, INDY, Dependent, DEPENDENT.com. And then you can go to their calendar from there and get all the breakdowns of all these events going on around all over. So like I said, 18 plus, 5 more. So we're somewhere about 22, 21 events just this weekend when it comes to pro wrestling across the board, all over the place. Northern California, Southern California, the Valley, the Bay Area, back again. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a loaded card. And, of course, next weekend, we're not done. The final 2 days of February are looking hot. When Friday the 27th, we have 5 events going then. And then the last Saturday of the month, everybody getting in on the last Saturday of the month with 8 events. And so it's going to be an awesome weekend this weekend for sure. And we've gone over all that. I mean, what else can I say? March is looking pretty stacked for some major events in March, and it's just going to grow. But ladies and gentlemen, Rodeo Pro Wrestling, Supreme Pro Wrestling, Ugly Dojo coming together. That is the true place I want you to be on Friday night. If you're in the West Sacramento area, if you can be anywhere near West Sacramento, Jackrabbit Brewery, always the best place for some pro wrestling action. This is a great venue. Love this place. Love both these companies, Supreme Pro Wrestling, Ugly Dojo, coming together for frenemies. This is where you want to be. That'll be the show. I mean, I don't want to knock Slamtown. I don't want to knock what they do. Or the other great companies. But, I mean, if you're looking for somebody to really be on Friday night, West Sacramento, Ugly Dojo, Supreme Pro Wrestling, Jackrabbit Brewery, got to be there. House of Lucha on Friday night, Millennium Pro Wrestling on Friday night, Empire Wrestling on Friday night in Slamtown over in Oakland, all going down on Friday. And then Saturday, you have Lucha Libre in San Jose, Rebellious Wrestling Federation, UGWA, the West Coast Wrestling, Pro Championship Wrestling up in Oroville, Relentless Pro Wrestling, Total Wrestling Federation in Tuolumne, RMW, Lucha Libre, Wrestle Warzone over in Pacheco, Pacific Wrestling Alliance, and then Oasis Pro Wrestling in Berkeley. Those are all Saturday. And then Sunday we wrap up with Static Monsters and Mayhem over in Livermore, what a special event that may be. One Ring Circus, New Traditional Lucha Libre, and Pandemonium Pro Wrestling. That is your weekend in independent wrestling across California. Go check out these shows. Go support your local independent wrestlers. Get to know them now. Get to see them now. Get to go see this live action. Spend the $20, $25 average what you're going to spend for these shows. It's worth it. These are going to be fun, entertaining. You're going to get right in the mix with it. Some of these places, the action may be right at your feet. You just never know. It's going to get crazy. I can't wait to hear what comes out of a lot of these events. What a fun time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, independent pro wrestling is where you need to be. Independent pro wrestling is where you should be investing your money. Go do it. Go check these guys out. These guys in general, I don't mean just men. When I say guys, it's like brothers, bro. It's everybody, guys, girls, and whatever. Go check them out. Independent Wrestling's place to be. I'm the big time P.T. Baldwin. This has been your IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast. And this is the Value of Wrestling right here on YouTube. As we have been pushing along, doing what we do, we thank you for your support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, like this video. Tell me if you'd like to hear more about independent wrestling. Tell me if there's anything else you want me to add or do. Always open to suggestions and comments. If you're an independent pro wrestler and looking for a platform to do an interview, I've done a couple of great interviews. Would love to interview anybody who would like to sit down. we can work around your schedule and make something happen. But this is the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, where we talk about independent wrestling, at least for California right now. We're going to branch out and talk about other places hopefully soon. But hey, if you want to know where to be for your weekends in California, this is the place to turn it on. Tune in and check it out. We had a great scene last week. Hopefully everybody gets to see this again. So share this out, push it out. Help me, support the Value Wrestling Podcast, and then go out and support independent wrestling, please. Thank you. I hope you all have a good day, a good evening, and a weekend full of great wrestling action.